The evidence seems to indicate that you're watching Dolly Vision.
Footsteps down the hall, fingerprints of the dead, cold as stone. He's got the scoop, best around town known. Dolly Vision headlines, King of Peace. Truth unravels, crackling through the heat. Lost soul shouting, echoes in the night. Rock the truth while live on their light. Tough enough, Dolly Vision's dreaming real. True crime scene flash feels so unreal. You do madness like shares of slide. Jacks on fire, burning the world's fire. Where's the baby? Missing shadows crawl. People whisper footsteps down the hall. Fingerprints of the dead, cold as stone. He's got the scoop, best around town known. Dolly Vision headlines, King of Peace. Truth unravels, crackling through the heat. Lost soul shouting, echoes in the night. Rock the truth while live on air light.
What up, YouTube? It is Dolly back in the house again tonight. And of course, I got the lovely PJ with me. And you guys already know the routine. What should I do, PJ?
Hit the like button.
Leave your DNA on that damn like button just in case Stephan Stearns tries to get your butt cheeks, okay? Just in case he tries to get your butt cheeks, we're going to need your DNA all over that like button. So there's almost 400 of you here. Let's see if we could get those likes up to at least 400 or 500 for your boy Dolly. And of course, if you're brand new, sub up the channel, ring the bell for notifications so we can hit 61,000 people. That's a lot of people, PJ.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of liking, sharing, and caring for your boy Dolly. So tonight, we are talking Maddie Soto. PJ's been wanting to talk about this for a while, but we've been kind of busy, so we ain't had a chance. So tonight, you see the title says, Maddie Soto. This is downright disturbing. Trigger warning, people. Trigger warning. Now, I got to go over my warnings. Ain't that right, PJ?
Yes.
The producer makes me do it. She makes me do it.
It's important.
It's important. Dolly Vision is for entertainment purposes only. We talk news, rumors, gossip, speculation, mixed with some theory. Throw a little bit of damn comedy in there for good measures.
Mama Fee.
So don't take nothing you hear here as fact.
Thank
Do
you.
your own research, people. PJ's smart, but I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot. And the caller's opinions are theirs and theirs alone tonight. Not to reflect on the Dolly. Don't get me sued, people. Don't get me sued. I'm broke. Okay, all I got left is my blood, and it's kind of thin. It's kind of thin. Also, everyone is innocent to proven guilty in a court of law that we're talking about tonight. And the biggest of them all, and the biggest, what, PJ?
Don't try to be Dolly at home.
Don't try to be Dolly at home.
It's dangerous.
It is dangerous. You heard it. You heard it from PJ. She wouldn't lie to you. I may lie, but PJ wouldn't lie to you. It's damn dangerous. Okay? So, you know, the whole Maddie Soto thing, downright disturbing what went on with this young girl, 13 years old, Stephan Stearns. Y'all remember that monster? You remember that monster?
He's disgusting.
The dude is downright disgusting. Okay, he's downright disgusting. Apparently, he was having sex with this young lady from the time she was 8 years old.
Oh,
Trigger warning, people.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warnings, big trigger warnings tonight. He was having sexual relationships with this little girl since he was 8 years old. A lot of new stuff has came out over the last few days in the Maddie Soto case, as far as phone calls from jail and text messages that were sent from Maddie to Stephan Stearns.
Allegedly.
That, you know, she was saying, PJ, do you want to explain it to him about the text messages?
It was a text message at 1 a.m. from Maddie's phone. It was alleged that it was Maddie's phone because it was blocked out, but you can highlight the text on the blocked out and you can see that it's got LINE at the end. Like, so there's nobody else that has that last letter
In their
sequence
name.
in their name.
Yeah.
And so it's alleged that Maddie texted Stephan at 1 something in the morning one night and was sharing some coins off of Amazon that had like mommy duty on one side and daddy duty on the other side. And it's something that you get when you're going to have a baby and that you.
So let's just say it was like you change a diaper, you flip a coin,
right?
And it tells you if the mama's going to do it or if the daddy's going to do it. Now, there was a lot of people alleging that Maddie Soto may have been pregnant, right? She may have been pregnant. There's a lot of, you know, just things that didn't make sense.
About it,
Yeah, a lot of talk about it, you know, and they had the pregnancy test under the sink, a couple
that
of
was
them
missing.
that were missing. Also, that
she missed her cycle.
She missed her cycle.
Well, she didn't tell her mom that she had a cycle.
Well, the mom seemed like she was keeping up with the cycle, which is a little weird.
That was a lot weird.
You know?
I have a kid the same age. It was a lot weird.
And the mother was, you know, allowing these things to go down with Maddie and a grown man sleep in her room with her. And she was also aware of what could happen because she was like, you know, I was worried about the Woody Allen effect that she may fall in love with Stephan. They run off and she gets left by herself. And, you know, she said things like she didn't believe that the molestation of her daughter was abuse and that Stephan wouldn't hurt her daughter. She said that.
She didn't. She basically, when she was asked how long he had been hurting her or what the extent of him hurting her was, she basically said that the sexual stuff wasn't the same as him unaliving her.
I think it absolutely is. Abuse is abuse. That is the leading.
It is.
You know, if you're going to abuse that child that way sexually, then of course there's a possibility that you could unalive that child because you wouldn't want that child to tell. And I'm starting to think a lot of the motive is, even if she wasn't, I'm starting to think Maddie thought she was pregnant.
Well, the latest that's come out is a leaked phone call between Stephan and his father, and then his mother gets on the phone, and basically we're going to listen to that here in a minute, but someone already said it in chat, is that he claims that he didn't start it.
Yeah, that this was started by Maddie.
He didn't say that, but he didn't say who
or
it was started
it could have
by.
been started by Jenn.
He just said he didn't start it.
And we got to remember what came out about Jenn saying she could no longer sleep in the bed with Maddie anymore. She couldn't take that risk. Is it possible that this person was sleeping with their daughter? I know that sounds downright disgusting. Trigger warning, people.
Absolutely disgusting.
Now, I've heard today, this may be just rumors, that Jenn has checked herself into a facility.
Did know that, but then it was said that it was actually her sister's house. But I believe that she did, in fact, check herself in. It was in the same phone call. You will hear about it.
Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is this phone call was posted on, I guess, Plunder did it through that.
A couple of different people did it. We could have gotten the call through the Plunder drop on Patreon, but I just wanted to call, and it came with that 500 and some page document, which it's just half of it's redacted anyway.
Yeah.
But that was
a lot of people believe there was some jealousy that Stephan may have had against this boy, but I'm starting to really honestly believe this, and people may disagree. I'm really starting to think they thought she was pregnant. I mean, it's just the way they were talking, what the messages were, the pregnancy test. it in this missed cycle and they knew about it? Is this something where they knew that the gig was up? That if she is pregnant, which she may not have been, but they may have thought she was, and they had to have some motive for doing this. If he was sexually assaulting this girl for all this time since she was 8 years old and he never killed her before, why did this night he decide to kill her? There has to be some motivation. There has to be some reasoning behind it. So let's go ahead and pull this video up. We're going to listen to the phone call. And of course, we're going to take some of your guys' call tonight to hear what y'all think about this sick shit that has been going on with Stephan Stearns and how his family can just sit around and talk to him like he hadn't done nothing. It just almost amazes me. And, you know, they said, the mom and dad said, you know, if he gets the death penalty, they will be there for that. But here's the thing they don't know. It takes 15 to 20 years to execute a person in this country. Yeah. They will be dead and gone by the time this man gets executed. So they won't never be there to see their son get executed. And they act like they're not, but they're all on his side. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you right now he has money in his canteen that his mom and dad has put there. Mm-hmm. You know, and he's crying about how he had the worst birthday ever.
It's disturbing.
NFT, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the fam.
You forgot to tell him about the Super Chat challenge, and I think that I should explain it.
Okay.
There's a Super Chat challenge up that...
It's new. It's a new feature
new. I want to explain it.
Okay.
Basically,
don't kill me.
You can overrun Dolly's show, and as soon as we get to 15, he'll have to turn the calls on.
Yes, 15 super chats, I think, is what it is. And I believe them. I got it set at $5 super chats, though.
Yeah.
So if there's 15 $5 super chats,
he's got to stop what he's doing and turn the call on.
I got to stop what I'm doing and turn the call on. That is the challenge. That is the Dolly challenge tonight, and that is a brand new feature on YouTube. So
we were just playing around with it.
We were just playing with it. So we wanted to check it out and see, you know, but it gives you, like, if you meet that challenge, then Dolly offers something and I'll stop the videos. We'll start taking calls, all that good stuff. Now, that ain't saying you got to do it. That's just the challenge tonight. So tonight, it ain't the Dolly train. It's the PJ train. Okay. Now, I just want to see if PJ gets more people on her train than I do my train.
I'm pretty sure that you are.
So when you donate, you let us know what train you want on. If you want on
the
PJ train,
go on your train. This is your channel.
Listen, if you want on the PJ train, make sure you tell us your donation is for the PJ train, so you get a ticket to the PJ train. Now, if it's the Dolly train, you make sure you let us know. Dolly train, the crazy train, okay? If you want on the crazy train, you let us know, okay? And then we're going to see who has more passengers at the end, okay? Is the party over here or is the party over there, okay? We want to find out. We want to find out where your loyalty lies.
I'll show you guys a really bad picture of me from last night.
Oh, Lord. You wouldn't show them that picture.
Bet I would. If I win.
Then y'all get on the PJ
I'm
train.
I'm competitive. You don't even know.
And I guarantee you, you will get a good laugh out of what she wants to show you. A really, really good laugh. But the crazy train is good too. Okay. Super chat at $1.99. I'm starting the PJ train. All right. You're already starting off better than me. Okay. We got, what is this right here? Uncle Taco?
Woot woot.
Uncle Taco's what? What does that say?
I think that's what he goes by on his name.
Oh, okay. What's up, Uncle Taco? Good to see you.
Sherry. I don't know why, but that's what I seen him as up here before.
Okay, choo-choo for PJ.
Choo-choo!
Okay, choo-choo for PJ. Y'all terrible. I'm not feeling the love. Y'all get a half a heart tonight, okay? Because y'all ripped half my heart out my chest. I only got a half a heart to give, right? Only a half a heart to give tonight because y'all.
They just want to see my bad picture. It's okay.
Y'all doing me dirty. I see how it is.
I got done dirty.
You got done dirty. I got to give you that. The person that did this picture of PJ did her pretty dirty. But I find it funny. So anyway.
You do?
Just a little funny. Just a little.
Really?
The person didn't do me that great either.
Yeah, well, that was nothing compared to how he did me. And you literally were like, hey, sir, excuse me. Make sure that you don't really paint her out to be that bad, or else I'm going to die on the car ride, okay? And the dude was like, here, hold my beer.
Yeah, well, anyway, me and PJ were at the theme park last night, and we got a picture done of the two of us.
A character.
A character picture. So the guy drew us into two characters. So I think he was trying to be absolutely funny because this picture is absolutely outrageous. Okay. And
I'm not laughing.
PJ's definitely not laughing.
I'm not laughing at all.
PJ, I think she wanted to hide this picture, right? She looked, and I told the guy when he was doing the picture, I said, look,
Thank you.
Don't draw nothing that's going to get me cussed out.
And he literally was like, here, hold my beer. Let me see what I can do for you. And then he literally drew the worst possible picture that doesn't depict me at all whatsoever. Not even a little bit.
Y'all see this, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. So I told the man, I said, look, don't do nothing that's going to get me stabbed or cussed out on the way home. Okay. And he was just smiling and laughing, right? And he's over there drawing. Every now and then he'd look over and laugh at us and then smile. And he'd go back.
And then people would walk by and be like, yo, you're the best. Holy shit.
Yeah, and people are walking by laughing. And we're like, what the hell are they laughing at, right? Well, if we reach that goal, we'll let you know.
I felt like the jester.
What they were laughing at, okay?
I was the jester.
I laughed. PJ didn't laugh.
It wasn't funny.
PJ
I could have cried.
I laughed because
I really
look.
cried.
I can look at myself in a silly way, right?
I can too if it's something that's relevant. The thing that was utilized to accentuate was not in my control. Basically,
we can't tell them. They got.
I'm not.
We can't tell you no more than that. We can't.
Not.
But
I'm not saying nothing.
I guarantee you will get a good laugh out of it. I did. PJ didn't. Okay, so that tells you how funny it is.
I can take a joke.
That tells you how funny it is right there. So fill up these train cars. Fill up the train cars, and we will see. Okay, so let's play this phone call real fast so everybody can hear basically what went down on this. You know, he didn't start this stuff. More likely, he tries to pin it on Maddie Soto, which is a little girl. How can an 8-year-old?
And then if they're talking back and forth about some coin, about the daddy's duty or the mommy's duty, like,
yeah,
he may really have this poor child thinking like they're in some kind of marital status relationship.
And I want to thank Vincent for gifting the $5 Dolly memberships. And of course, Laura says PJ riding with the ladies. Okay. I don't feel the love tonight. I ain't feeling the love.
That's because you were laughing at me yesterday.
Okay. I was laughing at you. I was laughing with you, even though you wasn't laughing. Oh, it was too good. It was too good. All right, let's play this before I get curious.
Press 1 for English. Oprima el 2. The time is 2:01 p.m. If you believe that you are the victim of sexual or physical abuse, press star 9021. After this message, press 1 to place a call. Press 2 to enroll. Press 4 for the message system. Please enter your PIN number followed by the pound sign.
All right. Now we know it's PIN.
After the tone, please say United States of America.
United States of America.
That's what you sound like in jail.
You have 1 old message. To listen to your messages, please return to the main menu.
Jumping on
Press
the PJ
0 to make a prepaid collect call or speed dial call. Press 1 to make a debit call. Press 8 for calls within the United States,
1202
Canada, and the
PJ's
Caribbean.
face.
Please enter the area code, prefix, and number. To make an international call, please enter 011, the country code.
Mama P said she was the first on the train.
Yes, she
Your
was.
account balance is $40.13.
Okay, where he get $40.13
Can you
at?
take his titties off the screen?
They can't see
Lord.
it. They can't see it.
I don't want to see it.
Plunder did it. That's
Oh, okay.
We blame that on Plunder.
I'm blaming
okay,
her.
we blame Plunder for having to look at his man nips. Okay,
Mm.
warning. That's why we ain't showing the video because it shows man nips. Okay, man titties. He got bigger titties than the 13-year-old kid did. Good Lord,
Stop.
that's nasty.
Stop.
That's nasty right
All
there.
right.
That's horrible. Okay. What was I about to say?
I don't.
You made me forget.
I
Oh,
made
where did he get
myself forget.
$40 at?
His mama.
His mama and daddy giving him money when he's a cold-blooded killer, right? Not only that, you know, he's a rapist, molester, killer, all the bad words that you can think of that YouTube hates. He's all those things.
All of it.
And they're still supporting him, right? They didn't give him enough money when he was a free man and he was mooching off of them then. Now he's in jail and he's still mooching off his parents. Get a job, bum!
Cost of this call will be 21 cents for the first minute and 21 cents for each additional minute, excluding taxes and other applicable fees.
Oh
The time
my God.
limit is 15
Look at this
minutes.
dude.
Press 0 to continue or
If we had to be tortured, so do you, okay?
hello. You have a call at no expense to you from
Stephan Stearns.
inmate at
Osceola County Corrections Department.
To accept this call, press or say 5. To refuse this call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at
Thank
any
you,
time.
Mama Fee.
Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
PJ Train.
Hey, where the hell you been?
Dolly.
I've been trying to call. They've had us on lockdown so often. Every time I've asked it, we've been on a code 5 lockdown.
Nobody loved Dolly.
Okay. Which means I've been unable to call. I've been trying to call all weekend, too.
Why does he sound like he's lying?
So you've been on lockdown all this time? Off and on, yes. On the days that I've asked, we've happened to be on lockdown, which means either an incident has happened or they're just so understaffed that they have to lock everyone down. Probably more to do with the staffing.
Okay. How you been?
Well, you know, had the world's shittiest birthday present, so.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah. And then you didn't call, so I'm assuming because of changes that they prevented you from calling?
No, they were actually moving me around a lot, shuffling back and forth, so I was having to get my phone privileges jockeyed back and forth, which takes a little while. And then, like I said, the days that I was asking, we happened to be on lockdown on those days.
Train!
So it's just been inconvenient.
Okay.
Very inconvenient timing, and then we were on lockdown all weekend. I wanted to call on Mom's birthday. I tried to call yesterday. I tried to call Saturday, and it was no go anytime. So, but I've been wanting to call. How have you been?
I'm trying to put this on speaker.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put this on speaker. Okay.
How have you been?
Aww.
Take care of it in a minute.
Can you hear me?
Good. Can you hear us?
Yes. Is Mom there with you?
Yeah.
Dolly Train's filling up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up?
Stephan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Is Mom with you?
Hang on a second.
Okay.
We're passing you.
That's good. It's your channel. I told you you'd win. I'm not going to show
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Stephan,
You can hear me? Yes, can you hear me?
Can you
yeah,
now?
yeah, that's on speaker.
Okay. Is Mom there?
Yes, Mom's with me now.
Okay. Happy birthday, belated birthday, Mom, and happy belated Mother's Day.
Hi, sweetheart. I was so hoping to hear from you. I'm so glad I'm hearing from you now.
Christy.
Chris.
Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't able to call you all weekend. They had us on lockdown, so no one was able to do anything.
Were you expecting these charges?
No.
The murder charge.
Oh, well, we know you're not.
Okay, so you got blindsided by that.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, it's not true. You know, I never would have wanted her gone for any
Obviously, it's
reason,
not
so,
true.
you know, premeditated first degree is kind of a dick punch.
A dick punch.
First degree premeditated is kind of a dick punch. Well, you murdered a 13-year-old girl after you've been molesting her for what, 5 years?
He said he never wanted that to happen. It makes it like I really feel like he was acting like he was dating this poor child. It's disturbing. It's disgusting.
and you know, he started this. The pictures go back to as early as she was 8
Yeah,
years
I
old.
know.
And you know, before that, he had a different phone. So what was on the other phone that they never got? It was probably even more. And we got to remember he was allowed to destroy evidence because Jenn loaned him the car to go to that storage unit in the middle of the night. And you know there was evidence in that storage unit, and that's what he went to destroy. So the police don't even, he could have been doing this for even longer.
Yeah. No, I was wondering if you had any updates or anything.
Nope, we haven't heard a thing. Just, speculation that she's been
hiding
put in an institution and hiding in an institution.
at her lawyer's request.
Yeah.
I mean, are you cooperating with police about her participation in any of this stuff?
There's been no opportunity for me to cooperate with anything. As I understand, the police keep saying that I'm uncooperative, but they haven't asked me anything to cooperate with, so whatever that means.
So your attorney isn't approaching them and saying, my client would like to speak with you?
No, my attorneys are pretty much saying to keep my mouth shut until the trial starts.
Well, okay.
Okay. I don't know why they were going to wait till the trial, but that's their business, not mine.
They don't want anything to hurt my chances.
Yep, understand. Okay.
Hey, what was Joey's last name?
Beltry?
Yeah, Veltry.
Joey Beltry? Beltry?
Beltry.
Beltry or Beltry?
Veltry with a V, like victory.
V.
Okay, all right.
So, yeah, it's basically, well, obviously there's concerns that they are artificially inflating everything up as high as they can possibly do it.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So I don't know
what
the plan is there. If they're just trying to scare me into pleading down, or I don't know.
No, they're not.
Okay.
They're just trying to hurt me as much as possible.
Are you able to share the Saturday night before you left for Kissimmee? You were pretty upset about it.
I'll be right back.
Did it have to do anything with Kissimmee and the events that took place the next couple of days?
No.
Okay.
No, I was just stressed out about money and job and everything like that.
Some woman got on a YouTube thing and said that you weren't even at the party.
Party?
Yeah, her birthday party.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. I went up there Sunday evening and got there after she was done at her party.
Oh, okay.
And we were very happy that I was there. They were very happy that the three of us were together. It was shaping up to be a great week and a great visit. There's no reason for anything to happen that happened.
Is there some explanation of I came up Wednesday morning, actually at the hotel, early in the morning, and is there some explanation why you left and went where you went?
I was driving around.
Okay, understood you were driving around, but they know where you were driving around.
Yeah.
And we know.
Okay. I had wanted to grab a few things and get my ducks in a row, kind of prepare myself for whatever was coming, but I couldn't find what I was looking for.
Okay.
And then I ended up just kind of driving around aimlessly.
Okay. I mean, you asked me to come up, and we hardly spent 35 minutes the entire time I was there throughout the entire day. And it's like, I wasn't sure why I was there, and then I was caught off guard by what happened later that afternoon, and obviously I haven't seen you since.
Yeah, well, I just felt like I needed an ally there.
Well, I wish you had come to me and talked to me about some stuff, and maybe I could have helped you out in some way, giving you some advice. But certainly, under the extenuating circumstances, what was later discovered obviously couldn't help you any further than what had already taken place. So the most logical thing would be to have, you know, face up to it and have a conversation with the appropriate authorities or get an attorney or something. But be that as it may.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we got a copy of your birth certificate for Sheila Marino and for your case. We're trying to get hospital records from the TBI, but Sarasota Memorial says you were never a patient there, so that's ridiculous if we know you were.
Yeah. And were you able to find my Social Security card?
He's delusional.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I presume it was probably in that mouse toy box with everything?
PJ Train.
Thank you.
I don't know.
No, it wasn't.
It's in my, with,
No, I don't recall where it was, but it wasn't there. But
I don't remember if you had confirmed or not. Were you able to find my watch?
His watch.
No, we weren't.
Yeah.
So
Happy
there
birthday,
was
Dragonfly.
no popcorn box.
Little silver mouse
we already
toy.
had your Social Security card, so why did you think we need I already knew your number. I don't. Why did you think we need to find the card?
Just in case I was going to need it in the future.
What? You're never getting out, buddy.
Yeah, you're never getting out.
Okay, well, we have that.
His dad's even like,
How long I'm going to be here, if or when I'll ever be released, or if you guys are going to be around at that point. But, you know, versus
If he's ever going to be released, he should know good and well that he's never going to be released.
even his dad was like, yeah.
Like, why you even need it? It ain't like you getting. I don't think you need a Social Security card to get a job
He's
in
never
the
getting
prison,
ever.
right? So he acts like he's like he don't realize what he's done, how bad his crimes actually are. Even if you got all his medical records and said you dropped him on his head 1,000,000 times as a baby, they're not letting him out. He's getting a death penalty. So, did they find his in a child's mouth? Yes.
Yes.
Right. That was found. That was definitely found. And, you know, he is going to get the DP. And I ain't talking about what P. Diddy be doing to people with the DP. He's getting a death penalty. Okay. He's definitely getting a death penalty. Even with the charges he's charged with, the 60 counts of child P, he will never get out of prison, right? So that's enough to keep him forever. But
he needs to be castrated while he's in there.
Definitely.
Disgusting.
And the murder charge alone is going to get him to DP, and he's done. You know, and like his parents won't be around long enough to see him get executed, right? Like they're like, oh, we'll be here for him. We love him. Well, you can love him all you want, but you're going to die and he's still going to be in prison. And then after you die, they're going to execute him. So you never get to see him die, but just know that he's scheduled for it, right? Because, you know, these people, his mom and dad are innocent of this. They did raise a monster, but they have to realize that he is a monster too. Dolly train, choo choo. All right. We're about even with the PJ train now. We're catching up.
I'm just not going to show the picture. That's okay.
You're not going to show it.
That's all right.
What if I show it?
I'll kick your ass.
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely ain't showing that picture then.
It's not bad of you.
Oh, okay.
It's way
I don't know.
different.
I think it's bad of me too.
I don't think so.
I think it was a bad picture.
You just look like a goofy you. Like it don't look bad. You're not like what I am. I see. That's what I'm saying. Keep laughing.
I ain't laughing. I'm laughing at the chat room.
No, you're not.
They said something funny.
No,
Yes, they
didn't.
did.
I can read.
I seen something. My eyes are bad. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny.
If Social Security card might be things I'll need in that case.
Well, you know, the penalty for the crimes you have been charged with carry a minimum 40-year sentence.
Minimum.
So obviously we're going to be gone. Rick will be gone. We'll all be gone. I mean, we're sad about that, obviously, because there won't be anybody here for you when you come out.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. He ain't never coming out. He's never coming out. Right? There's no chance in hell of him ever coming out. We got 500 and we got 1165 in chat, and we only have 506 likes. Is that right?
That's right.
Guys, do us a solid. If you're just coming in, hit Choo Choo, Dolly, and
Thank
PJ
you.
train. Okay, that counts as double, right? Half of them on my train, half
I'm
on
not
your
counting
train.
that for mine. Sorry. You're gonna have to do a little better than that for the picture that y'all are about to see.
Listen, so
it's that bad.
He's never getting out. It is sad as his mom, but they can go visit him.
Right.
Nobody can go visit Maddie.
Exactly.
Right? They can go to the jail and visit him, to the prison and visit him. He should have never commit those crimes, but in their mind, they think he may get out one day, and he's never getting out.
You know, and I'll be lucky if I have another 40 years left in me either, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess everything sticks.
I wish there was a way that, you know, you and I can have a conversation, all of us could have a conversation to understand what's taking place, how this came about, how you arrived here, because it would help us better understand the situation, because we're at a loss for understanding
PJ train,
how all this came about. I mean, we're just totally baffled.
Well, I didn't start it.
Thank you.
He didn't start it. Well,
Yeah.
who started it? An 8-year-old child couldn't have started it, right? Is he blaming?
I think he is.
You think he's blaming an 8-year-old child?
Literally, just like Don Wells, he's about to say that freaking she came on to him. I'm telling you, it's the same.
He
MO.
is a sick guy.
He really is.
Sick guy right there. Thank you for supporting Dolly Richard. Thank you, Lexi Texie.
Thank you.
And look, once y'all hit the like button, I want y'all to shout out in the chat room where you're watching from. So it's time for you beautiful people to represent your cities, your town, and your hood. But make sure you give the video a like first, okay?
Thank you.
PJ Train. You're blowing up.
That's because they want to see the
You
back
didn't
picture.
start it, but you participated in it, which is just as bad as not starting it, but that's for another day. Again, I don't know if
details or anything, but, you know, I mean, if you'd like to schedule a visit with me or something, maybe we can find some way to talk.
I don't know. I think we're always going to be recorded, so there won't be an opportunity to do that.
You're always going to.
Now, we have to make arrangements for you to sign off on a power of attorney so we can do something with this car.
Yeah.
And I would have to bring a document over. They won't even let me see you. I would just hand it to the classification officer. He would bring it in, you sign it, they would notarize it, give it back to me, and I would leave.
Okay. I think I just got the 1 minute warning.
Okay.
So yeah. Give them whatever you need, and I'll sign whatever I need to sign. In the meantime, I'll try to call back in the next couple of days and we'll talk some more. If you wouldn't mind putting a little more money in my commissary as well.
All right, I can't do much stuff because we are really, when I say dead ass broke, I mean dead ass broke, but I'll do what I can.
Dead ass
broke. I appreciate
that could change, but right now, for the next 30 days, we are definitely in lockdown.
Yeah, I understand.
We're two super chats away from beating
I'm going to get over there within the week to get the POA taken care of.
Okay. There's a 15-minute cooldown before I can call back. I'll see if I can call back again. If not, I'll try to call back in the next couple of days.
15-minute cooldown.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
Okay. All right. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bitch, bye.
He didn't say I love you back.
I know.
Smart dad, right? Smart
I just
dad.
I zipped him up. We thought it was.
Oh, and that lady right
cop.
there was found. Yeah, he was a former cop. Sarah Boone on the screen.
Guilty.
She guilty as hell for murdering
Guilty.
her. There's a lot of sick people in this world.
There really is.
A lot of sick people. Now, he said he didn't start this, and his dad even goes into these phone calls are recorded, so they know they're being recorded. So they're not going to say anything to damage him because they really want to sit there and talk with him in private, and they can't.
Yeah.
Right
and he
now.
even says, well, I came down there and I barely got to see you, and I wish we had the time to kind of go over,
Hey, Piggy.
Some of and it's like, it's too late now, sir.
Stacy White. Thank you so much, Stacy. Moto Mom hit the
Thank
PJ
you.
challenge train. We hit our 15 supers.
That's because they want to see the picture.
Okay. Do you want to show them the picture before we take phone calls?
You can't give them both prizes.
Okay.
You're going to do the phone calls or I'm going to show the picture. If I get whatever else that I add to the freaking challenge, I'll show the picture. Then wasn't all my super chats.
So we should make them wait to see the picture.
Yeah, the picture's that bad. The picture's that bad.
Anticipation. Okay, anticipation.
But you got to open the phone line.
Okay, I will open the phone lines like it says. I will open the phone lines. So you know who started it, guys? Who started it? Christina says, I believe the dad would have helped him cover up if he knew before the calls were being recorded.
I don't, because when the dad did the interview with the Ellie, he basically told him, he's like asking all these questions of the Ellie officer, and he answered everything. And he was a police officer. He knows what his son is facing. I don't think he would cover it.
The dad's telling him he's broke because he don't want to give him anything.
And he's been mooching off him for a long ass time. He probably is broke.
Hey, I mean, there is that possibility that
I don't think he's dead broke, but he's got $40 on his phone. I think you heard it right when it started. Your account balance is $40.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, what else?
But
do you
your
want,
account
sir?
balance on the phone
is different than commissary.
Is different than commissary. So if he has 40 on the phone, he probably has even more in commissary. You know, so they probably been giving him money. Or where
his mama has. She seems like she enables.
Yeah, the mother does seem more of the enabler than the dad does, you know, and that's, you know, it's hard on his mama because they don't know that monster. They just know the little boy that they raised, and they're probably having a hard time coming to the terms that they're looking for any reason to believe it's somebody else's fault.
Mom blames the fact that he was ran over when he was 8.
Oh yeah, and that's why they're trying to get the medical issues. Well, just because he was ran over at 8 don't make it okay to be a child molester.
Exactly.
Okay, and a murderer and such a horrible person. Now let me ask you guys this. If you believe Jenn Soto should be in jail with him, I want you to like this video, okay? I want you to like it. And then I want you to press 1 in the chat. I want to see how, if you don't think she deserves to be in jail, press 2. Be honest. Now, I'm going to have to go with 1. What about you, PJ?
1.
We would hit 1 if we had to put a number in the chat. Matter of fact, I will put a 1 in the chat because I believe it. I'm putting a 1 in there for me and PJ.
I already put mine too.
Yes, because we believe that Jenn knew. Okay, she didn't turn a blind eye to this. And listen, I may be a little bit different than PJ. I believe Jenn Soto was taking part in sexual activity with her daughter.
I believe that she was willingly, like she purposely ignored everything that she saw in front of her.
And you think she was doing this to keep a man? Like, if I let him sleep with my daughter, he'll stick around?
He'll stick around.
That is so disturbing right there. That is so disturbing. So let's hear what the people had to think about his phone call. We're going to open the phone lines. Let me go ahead and open that up since we did hit our mark, like I said I would. Let me put the call-in number on the screen for you guys. Dolly, PJ.
Hey, Dolly and PJ. This is Lydia from Tampa. How are you?
Hey, Lydia. We're doing good.
I'm doing great, too, guys. So, no, this is my point of view. Hell yeah, that damn girl, her mama knew what the hell was happening. You have to be really darn stupid to not know, what the hell your man's doing if he's sleeping with your baby. That is a no-go. I don't care who the hell you are. You could be their daddy. You could be a stepdaddy, a boyfriend, no nothing. That girl was dead ass wrong. She knew what the hell he was doing. And second of all, yeah, his parents know what he was doing, and so they're trying to do this whole thing of we're going to talk to you in private. So correct me if I'm wrong, but once you're in jail, you got no damn privacy. So there is no way they're going to have a 1-to-1 unless that's on 2020.
I don't think when you have a meet, like when you meet at the jail and you got the little window between you, I don't think they record that.
You don't?
I don't think so.
I would hope so.
At the prison, though? He's going to prison.
Yeah, when you one-on-one at the jail with somebody, well, a lot of jails now, still when you go up there, you have to talk to a video monitor. But some jails are set up to where you actually have the glass window between you and it has the little tiny holes in it, and you can talk to the person looking at them. I don't think they record those. Not,
I don't know. In his case, I would hope so they do, because that is so disgusting. And
people are saying, yeah, they do record that. I didn't know they recorded that part of the meetings.
yeah, I
believe
want to
you.
say I've seen those in some of those other videos, but no, I live like an hour and a half away from them. I live in Tampa, Florida, so driving to Kissimmee for me is like an hour and a half. But no, when that motherfucker goes to jail, hell yeah, I'm gonna be there that damn truck, because that shit pisses me off. Because that happened to me when I was a kid, and it really upsets me. It really does upset me. I have a 16-year-old daughter, and someone were doing my baby.
Oh yeah,
that'd be disgusting. I don't know. I would go to jail for.
You hurt my kid like that, I'm going to prison forever. It's just one of those things. And she really was not. If she didn't know, she has to be the dumbest woman on the planet.
She purposely didn't want to know. She ignored it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, I agree. And
that doesn't mean
she
didn't know. I mean, she still knew. She just chose to ignore everything about it.
She's a dumbass thing. I'll tell you what, every woman in Florida will whoop her ass. Okay, we didn't do it for Casey Anthony, but we will now. Fuck that. But I'll let y'all go now.
All right, we're a non-violent channel, so be good. Don't break the law. All right, Pete.
Yes, sir. Bye.
And Stacy, don't be scared to call me. And Pete, I don't bite. PJ might. Okay, but I don't bite. Don't be scared to call. Stacy said she's scared to call. Dolly.
Hey.
Hey.
PJ, that Robin's egg blue color is like your friend.
Oh, thank
Love
you,
it.
Rose.
You look so refreshed, relaxed. Jimmy, you're looking good.
Thank you.
I was a little sad this morning because I got up and I said, this isn't last Monday. This is this Monday. The cases are over. Dolly ain't going to entertain me all damn day.
Yeah, well, I'm back to my regular schedule when there ain't court cases.
Thank you for all the work
at night.
Thank you for all the work you did with that. I know that it was tiring, and you really, you plunged it out. And I tried to call several times, but you don't like to take my calls.
Yeah, I try to block you, Rose, every chance I get.
I know. And I wanted to call to say, Jimmy, please, during the day when you're sitting there for 8 hours, get a hammock or something, prop your legs up for that blood flow. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, I did get a letter from my doctor today, matter of fact, and it said that my blood work came back good and I don't have any blood clots.
You're the hero of us all. But anyway, if you're going to sit for 8 hours to entertain us, kick your legs up a little bit, know?
Okay, I'll make sure I do
Next
that.
subject.
Okay, Dr. Rose.
Dr. Rose.
People used to call me Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth. Does anybody know her? Like, that was back in the 70s and 80s, and her name was Dr. Ruth. And she talked about...
No.
She was like a sexual therapist doctor.
Yeah, I definitely know about it. I was a baby in them years.
Yeah. Jimmy, anyway. The Stephan Stearns thing. His father did say, even when he said, I didn't start it, what a lame ass comment, right? But his dad did say, but you did participate in it.
Thank you, under your stars. Yeah, he did participate in it. And, his dad did tell him to be forthcoming with the detectives and tell them what happened. So I think
I think that was his dad's way of hinting, tell on her, And I really don't know what's stopping Stephan from doing that, because I believe birds of a feather, people give each other this certain look, and what clique they're in. I mean, at least at my age, I maybe I'm just so old, I finally get the wisdom, but even you talk about it, you can tell certain things about a person.
Yeah.
And that it's one thing that I do love about your channel is because you keep pointing that out. Look, watch your surround. You know, if something doesn't feel right, there's a reason, you know. But then again, you don't want to be walking around paranoid all the time.
Was Dr.
Right?
Ruth a redheaded lady?
Yes.
I think I remember Dr. Ruth.
And she talked about, and she was German, and she said, orgasms. She was just the promoter of not weird stuff, but just teaching.
Dr. Drew is the guy now, right? That talks about all the stuff like that.
I don't know. Way off topic. But I'm just saying, you know, I don't know where I stand on the parents. That's their son. And, you know, as a parent, you can recognize, wow, my kid did this. And I think a lot of parents don't want to admit it, even when their kids are little, that you know something's off about this child that just may not even have anything to do with abuse. Like, you know, like in the story you talked about today with the Mendez brothers.
Yeah. But look, we're getting ready to run out of time there, Dr. Rose. And we will talk to you next time.
All right, Dolly.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Dolly, PJ, Express. Hot mess.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Elvin from Arizona.
Hey, Elvin.
If you'll remember the last time I called you, I told you that I thought Jen was the architect of this and the POVs were for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's what Stephen Stearns was getting at in that phone call.
That Jen put him up to doing it so she could watch it for her rocks.
Well, I mean, I don't know what I can say on YouTube without getting you struck.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he was just a flesh attachment for her.
And she's the real culprit to all this.
Yep.
What about the unaliving of Maddie? Do you think that was at the hands of Jen, or do you think she put Stephan up to that?
I think they did it because she was supposed to get a physical exam to get her Gardasil shot.
So they
and that was gonna, you know, everything was gonna come out at that point.
Well, that would just come out that she was sexually active. That wouldn't come out with who she was sexually active. She could have had sex with another 13-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? So it would just show she was sexually active. I think the motive is more of, this is just my thought. I mean, I could be wrong on this, that they thought she was pregnant.
I think that it's completely different than what y'all think. I think that she was being groomed by this man and they were acting like they were a couple and Jen was the side piece and she found out and possibly Jen took her out.
Wow. So right there, 3 different people, 3 different opinions on what the motive was. But there, you know, we all know there had to be some motive for them to do this, or whoever did it.
Well, we know that asphyxiation was the cause.
Or strangulation.
That's what that means.
And he did collect a lot of guns, but he didn't use the guns.
None of them, right.
So, hey.
Well,
go ahead.
One of the things I thought about, though, was those pregnancy tests and the menstrual tracker. Those are used when a woman is trying to get pregnant.
You think he was trying to have a baby with her?
I think she might have been about to age out for him and they needed a new kid.
Oh, that's gross.
Gross.
That is gross. But yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Oh my God. Are we looping
and he was
background? It's hard to listen.
Yeah. All right. Look, hey, I appreciate you calling.
All right. Sorry about that.
All right. Peace. All right, guys, listen, if you call in,
schizophrenic, I'm sorry.
If you call in, make sure you turn us down in the background because it will start looping like his phone call did. It'll start echoing in our headphones really bad. And I don't know how bad it is for them.
Talking in my head and I'm done.
We don't know how bad it is for you out there, but for us with the headphones, it's like a constant loop of what we're saying. So it just feedbacks and it gets really loud in our headphones. So as soon as we answer the phone, please turn us down in the background. Okay, phone lines are back open. 757-797-6694. Dolly, PJ.
Hey, Dolly, PJ. This is Muscles from Hawkins County, Tennessee. How are you guys?
Hey, Hawkins County. Good old Hawkins County.
Hey.
We've been there a few times, ain't we, PJ?
I know. I know. No, I wanted to call in about the Soto case. I do think that his parents, while I do feel sorry for him, I do kind of side eye a little bit because the mom did admit at one point in time that she had a conversation with Maddie about her being in the bed and the sleeping arrangements and how strange she thought that was and tried to address that. So not that I think that they knew this was going to happen, but I do think that they knew there was some weirdness there and they didn't do their due diligence in following up with that. And, you know, first of all, I jerked my son up by by his ears and took care of it myself, but nonetheless. But then I do think that Jenn had involvement or knowledge. I don't know to what degree. I do think that, Dolly, I do agree with you. At one point you did say that you thought maybe she was involved.
Yes.
There's a part of me that feels that way a little bit too, honestly, because it's just her story is so weird. And how do you not know? And if you're that, you know, absent and you don't recognize those things as a mother of especially a 13-year-old girl, I just have a problem with that. I want to know what the roommates truly knew. You know, I know we've heard a little bit about that on their interviews, but I really want to know to what degree did they know? I just feel like there was a lot of people that knew something was going on and nobody did anything to help Maddie out to get this behavior to stop. And it's really sad. It's a terrible case.
Absolutely.
Heartbreaking.
And the biggest clue to that she was taking part is that text message that said, hey, I don't know if she can sleep in the bed anymore. I don't know if I can risk it. Why would you say something like that?
Like in what other situation would that be relevant?
What
like
other situations? Exactly, PJ.
Yeah.
Why would you need to say that if nothing was going on inappropriate? Why would you say you don't know if she can risk that? Because a daughter sleeping in a bed with the mom
shouldn't be that serious.
It's a normal thing.
Not necessarily every day, all day, 24/7, but like every now and then. I mean, my kid would never. She would rather freaking sleep on the floor.
But if she did, it wouldn't be
it wouldn't be like
weird.
that. No,
you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't find nothing weird. You wouldn't be text messaging. I don't know if she can sleep next to me again. You know what I'm saying?
No.
If y'all were sitting around watching movies, eating candy, doing you know a slumber get together, you know, a girl's night with the two of you, it wouldn't be strange if y'all pat. You know what I'm saying? That's normal behavior for a parent. But when you start writing things that make it sound like it's not normal, she did that. You know, like
she can't risk
absolutely.
It. She said she can't risk it.
Yeah, can't risk it.
Huh?
So I believe she was having relations with her daughter, and she didn't want that to come out.
Well, I think that she's part of a huge ring that we're eventually going to see, my opinion. I think that there's a lot of characters in this that none of us realize about. I find it interesting about the mom's business, Jenn's mom's business. That one strikes me as a little bit funny and odd just because of, you know, Jenn had this townhouse and there was these extra rooms and there was always women that were there that had children, usually small children, single women, women who maybe were not as fortunate and didn't have and a lot of extra money. The Disney thing is very interesting to me just because of the things that we've seen happen. I think there's, you know, Santa Claus. That's another thing. There's a whole lot.
And the fact that she's bisexual makes me think there may have been something involving her daughter too. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe they had they were all sleeping in the bed together too, which made it even weirder. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and no privacy for her 13-year-old daughter is really strange. Like, she had no real room. Like, you don't makeshift her bedroom. Then there's one upstairs that's wide open. I find that to be very weird that wasn't Maddie's room. You know, so that's what makes me think there's a big ring.
You give it to your boyfriend, but don't give it to your daughter. That seems a little.
That's right.
A little odd. Yep. But hey, look, we appreciate you calling in. You be good.
Yep, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye.
Dolly, PJ. Hello.
We're looping again.
Dolly, it's Sunshine and Shadows.
Hey, Sunshine and Shadow. Make sure you turn us down in the background.
You can still hear that?
Yeah, we're good. We got big ears.
We're Dumbo ears.
Oh, Well, I already had it turned down.
Okay. All right. What's going on, Sunshine?
All right. Well, I'm a little late to the game, so I'll have to go back and see what I missed in the beginning of the video. But so from what I'm hearing, is there evidence that she was involved?
Well, there's a text message that was pretty cryptic, and it's in that text message. It said, "I don't know if I can risk Maddie sleeping in the bed with me anymore." So to me, that reads like I've been sleeping with my daughter. That's my opinion on my interpretation of what that text message means.
I got a different interpretation.
What do you think it meant then?
I don't think she was yet at the point of that message. I think she was saying that maybe she was starting to get turned on by her daughter.
To me, whatever it is, it sounds sexual.
It does sound sexual. I think it's the beginning of something, though.
Maybe she had been watching those videos, like the one caller said that he was making these POV videos so she could watch them.
I'm thinking maybe
those videos.
Watching them, and maybe she's like, "Man, you know, I can't risk sleeping with her no more because I might cross that line." Like, you already crossed the line by watching,
or letting him do that to her. I mean,
man.
And we seen how she acted towards the abuse. She acted like it wasn't no big deal, even to the police.
Man, yeah. So that right there tells you that that kid's been abused for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was 8.
Since she was 8. Definitely since she was 8 years old. And
when kids are little like that, they groom them to make them think it's just a game and it's normal.
Yeah. Yeah, she probably didn't know no better than, you know.
Mommy and daddy games, and it's like, no, this is not a game. That's gross.
Yeah, she probably just thought these people love me and this is part of normal life. She probably thought this happened to every little kid, and it don't.
And then the whole supposable conversation about her telling a friend she wanted to live in the woods, that's probably because she was finally finding out this ain't normal.
Yeah. I mean, when she was 13, she wanted to go run off and live in the woods. What 13-year-old girl wants to run off and go live in the woods?
Yeah, with no electronics, no video games, no Facebook.
Not no child I know.
Not mine.
You know?
I'm a 13-year-old going in the woods with no TikTok.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Not 14-year-old in my life. My 14-year-old niece lives on her phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
mean, most kids do. My daughter's 24. She lives on her phone. PJ lives on her phone. I'm always on my phone if I'm not on YouTube.
Kids interested in going camping for a weekend because they're like, I don't have internet.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that's the first thing kids ask you when you want to go somewhere for vacation or anything. Do they got Wi-Fi?
Yes, sir. Well, okay, I'm going to say one more thing that I'm going to let somebody else call. I personally, I was discussing this with some friends on an online thing on Discord.
Uh-huh.
And some people brought up some things I didn't know nothing about because it's not my cup of tea. But
yeah,
are apparently kinky sites and chat sites and all kinds of horn sites that actually have sections about mother-daughter, mom letting boyfriend with teen, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, there's some horrible shit on the internet. There's
a whole lifestyle out there that makes this okay.
You can type almost anything into the computer and porn will pop up. Almost anything, any topic, and porn will pop up.
I just wonder, maybe was mom into those kinds of things?
Well, she said some things to me that was cryptic. Like she said their sex life was vanilla. Right? So what? So she was talking in
bondage terms.
Bondage terms, right?
Yeah.
So kink type stuff. And to me, it makes me think she was a super freak. Plus, she's admitted that she's bisexual. So now you got a bisexual woman talking freaky. And
now, if she's bisexual, that text makes more sense. I can't risk her sleeping in my bed. I'm bisexual. I'm getting turned on. Yeah, that's what that says to me.
That's what I think too. I mean, some people, see it differently. But I look at it as it's sexual.
Well, I personally think she definitely had something to do with something, because why else would there have been a deal offered? Innocent people don't take deals.
I know, like, yeah, like they gave her immunity. If you innocent, you don't need immunity.
If you didn't do anything wrong, you don't need immunity.
That's exactly right. So they were offering her immunity knowing she knew something just to try to get her to tell. And she still lied. She told the police she didn't know how to get Stephan's number, and she was sitting there texting them while they were talking to her at the police station.
Turtle Gang.
And you know, honestly, they told her she had immunity long as she didn't lie.
And then she lied.
Blatantly lied.
And they don't need her. Why did they give her immunity? They don't need her to seal any kind of deal. They already got all they need on him.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I don't think no further deals should be offered. She needs to go down right next to him.
And I sent you another.
I agree. I absolutely agree. But hey, look, we appreciate you calling in.
All right, Dolly, holla at you.
All right, peace.
Peace.
I don't know if we'll have time to play it because we got about 30 minutes left at the tops, because you got to get up for work in the morning. Yeah. And I got season 9 of Blacklist to watch. Okay. So we're only here for another, 20 minutes. So
do you think I should show them the bad picture?
Do you want to show them the picture so they can laugh at us for the last 20 minutes?
And they're going to laugh at me. Your picture, not bad.
It is bad.
No, it's
not. It is absolutely bad.
No, it's not.
Okay. You going to show it to them?
Why not?
Okay. All right. Try not to laugh too hard. Okay.
You're going to laugh.
You're going to laugh.
I'm gonna beat you.
But listen, in PJ's defense, it was freezing cold out, right? That's why her nose is all red, because when he drew the picture, it was
like 44 degrees out.
But look how droopy my eyes are. It made me look like Droopy the dog.
That's because it's a caricature. It's supposed to be funny. But
it's supposed to be funny, but
this is not funny to me. I'm not. I swear to God, I will hit you with this on live and not care. Yeah.
I told y'all would laugh. I told y'all would laugh. Was it worth it? Was it worth the wait? I think it was. I think it was worth the wait.
Only because I got them choo-choo trains.
Yeah, but
I did it for y'all.
Yeah, but I guess that's what stood out to the guy, because they highlight your biggest feature.
I don't give a damn what stood out to his ass. I don't give a damn.
Your nose was all red because
it was freezing.
Before we even
it was
did
freezing.
I was like, PJ, your nose is so red because we're out in the cold. And it was 9 o'clock at night? We stood
there for an hour and a half waiting for that stupid ass.
And you could see your breath. That's how cold it was. It was pretty damn cold. So the whole red nose thing was, I
have a dog on my face.
I have the droopy eyes.
I don't want to talk about anything in yours. I don't. It's nothing compared to mine. It's not. It's not funny. I mean, dude did me dirty as fuck. I wouldn't have paid for that. If you weren't there and that was just me, I would have not paid for that. I would have told his ass to wipe his ass with it and fucking eat it. I don't care.
That's the same thing PJ said. He made her look like Squidward.
Yeah. Pretty much. Snuffleupagus.
But he made me look all droopy eyed.
You don't look bad.
I don't know. It's crazy looking.
If you show it again, I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die. Okay. All right. Well,
I'm the laughing stock.
It was all fun. At least
it wasn't fun. I literally stood there for an hour and a half waiting to be humiliated, and then I freaking took home an awful picture I hate.
That you hate.
That's not fun. Does that sound like fun to you?
But I told the guy, I said, listen.
You basically gave him a dare. He's like, hell yeah,
I told him, I said, don't do nothing that's going to get me stabbed or cussed out on the way home, right? Donald looks like Ronald Reagan. I look all droopy.
It's not funny. It's just not. And I tried. I'm usually
toss that picture, in my opinion. We're going to hang it. It's all in good fun. Like, you got to be able to take a little bit of a joke.
I just showed it to the entire world.
Yeah,
I'm joking. I mean, the fact you're still laughing about it's not funny, but hey.
It's funny to me because you're upset about it. That's the only thing that's funny.
Did you see what he made me look like? Did you see it?
Look at me.
That looks nothing like. I'm screaming.
Does that look like me?
That looks nothing like me. Period. I have a dick on my face. Or balls. I mean, one or the other. Like,
it's a big Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay?
Yeah. Well,
you can lead the sled for Santa.
How much did you pay for that? I don't even want to know. Because I might rip it into shreds one day.
Too much. Okay, too much for that.
That guy was so proud of himself, too.
And he took a picture of us.
He took a picture of us. And then he just kept peeking over around the little
smiling. He was peeking like this and smiling. And I knew it was crazy because one dude walked by, he said, they're going to kill you when they see that picture. Right? They're going to be so mad. Somebody said that walking by. He's like, they're going to be so mad. And they kind of just laughed and kept walking. And I was thinking, well, we watched them do other people's paintings.
And they were just fine.
But he went all in on ours for some reason.
He went in on me. He didn't go all in on ours. He picked on me. Nobody else. We stood there for an hour and a half watching him color everybody else. Yes, their faces were big. Their teeth were bigger. Like, it was a character, like nothing disturbing like mine. I'm sorry. Never again.
Never again.
Ever.
Well, next time we go back, we'll make sure
that
ain't the guy.
I'm not doing it.
That ain't the guy.
I'm not doing it.
They're like 40 or 50. My son and girlfriend just had one done. The frame was the most expensive.
I'm not.
the frame cost more than the picture. Okay.
I'd like to think I'm a good sport and that usually I just roll it off and everything's, whatever. I'm water under the bridge. Not today.
I think I have a bigger nose than you do, to be honest.
The guy didn't seem to think so.
But he was just trying to make it funny.
It's not. It's not even a little funny.
Like when I seen it, I was like, I look like a droopy ass dog, so I didn't, if I looked at my character, I don't think it's, they did me justice either. He should have made me look like Tom Cruise. Okay.
It's a caricature. You knew it was going to look goofy. It's supposed to look goofy. It's not supposed to look straight up like you have a dick on your face.
I agree with you. I agree. Don't stab me. Kill me in my sleep. We will get it redone.
No, we won't. I will never do that again. I promise you I'll never do that again. Ever.
But other than the big nose, it kind of resembles you.
No, it doesn't. That just makes it even worse that you said that. That looks nothing like me. That is not me. Oh, yeah.
I am so getting stabbed in my sleep.
Shut up.
If I wake up all bruised up tomorrow, y'all know what happened to me.
It's his blood thinners.
She's gonna blame it on my blood thinners, right? She's gonna say blood thinners did it, but no, that was PJ that beat me up in my sleep. I got this big ass bruise on my leg. I don't know where it came from. I think she mule kicked me. Okay, she's like, he's asleep now. Bam, and kicked the shit out of me. Right, and then I'm waking up with bruises, having to go to the doctor, thinking I got blood clots, and really it's just PJ beating up on me in my sleep. Okay,
you would totally deserve it if it was, but it's not me.
Don't get me hurt, chat room. Don't get same thing I told
last
that
time
dude.
that you said that to somebody. Look what happened. Challenge accepted.
Right, I told that dude. I said, "Listen, don't get me stabbed, bro."
He was like, "Here, hold my beer." He literally accepted your challenge.
Yeah,
and thought it was funny
because he knew I was going to get hurt. He was trying to get me hurt, so the joke was on me.
You didn't draw it. What? That don't even make sense. That's why I never understood what your whole concept. Like, don't get me killed.
When you see
you're
it,
not the one that's
when
drawn
you seen it, you didn't evil eye him. You evil eyed me. You said.
Yeah, because you're the one that told his ass to not do it like he did it, and then he did it like you said not to do it. So that I blame you.
See? I'm going to be the one that gets beat up in my sleep at night, okay? Somebody call the Child Protective Services. There's laws against beating up senior citizens, okay? I'm almost at a senior level, okay? When I go in the Hardee's, they will sell me the senior coffee. You can't just be abusing old people. There's laws against it. Okay. There's absolute laws against abusing people, right? Elder abuse right there, right, Melissa? She knows all about it. You can't just be beating up on an old man in his sleep. a funny memory, PJ. That's what I told her. I
It's
said,
not funny.
I said the reason we're going to keep it is
it's just not funny though.
It's a memory.
It's not funny.
You know, you had a red nose because it was cold.
It was freezing. No, like that is out of my control. That it's 40 degrees outside and it's freezing cold. And
I'm surprised you didn't draw me with snot running out my nose.
Well,
it was cold.
He liked you. He clearly wanted to pick on me then. So like I'm the kicking dummy here.
I don't think he liked me either. I don't think the picture did either one of us justice.
You know what? If we had to rate the extent of injustice on the two photos, you're probably at a 5. I'm at like a -15, okay? It's not comparable.
I told PJ too, I said, oh, we so hanging this on the wall. We keeping this one forever. Okay, we're keeping this forever, ever. So
and then the one dude that walked by was like, oh, he did you dirty. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because while he's doing it, we can't see what he's drawing, right? We're just sitting there all happy and shit, you know. And yeah, he definitely
I wish I could have punched that man in the face.
He was a young guy too.
I don't give a fuck what he was.
PJ said, I don't care. Dolly laugh makes me laugh. I couldn't help it. I laughed. And you know,
I laughed and then I cried a little. It's okay.
Yeah, PJ laughed at first, and then she started thinking about it, like, why he make my nose so damn big?
No, I mean, I just started thinking about how I don't want to hang that shit nowhere, and it's fucking disturbing how fucking I don't feel like I look like that. So like, you're trying to make a joke out of my face that's not even my face. Like, what even is?
Yeah,
that?
but we went there so he would draw a silly character.
Okay, but that's not me. Like the fact that I had a red nose at that point in time for that one moment in life, like I'm not always that cold. So
Yeah,
like, you threw me at a point in my life where I'm freezing cold.
Well,
it just doesn't. It doesn't. I don't care. What?
That is the purpose of character art,
to make me look like a dumbass.
Well,
I would never do that ever again.
It made me look silly too. And I told you, I said, if we want a picture that's more realistic, we need to go to the other people.
I won't.
That there was two people doing them. There was one that was making the pictures look like you, and then there
Next
was
topic,
one
please. Yeah, we're done.
that were making you know, more of a cartoony character. And we chose the one that was more of a cartoon character. Okay, let's open the phone lines back up before I die. Okay.
Shut up.
But I told y'all it would be worth it. I told y'all it was good. Okay. I told y'all it was good. Now you can't say it wasn't worth the wait. PJ.
Hey guys.
Hey.
You know, what happened to the good old days where you could just roast someone?
Roast.
Like,
do you think that's something that you consider a roast?
No. I'm just saying that this guy didn't depict your souls the way you wanted it to be depicted.
I don't
You
think
know?
that's the point. He was trying to make a joke, and I get it. I'm the joke.
But if I did a caricature like that, maybe my face would look funny or something, but I would want to be with someone who captures my eyes, my soul. You know what I mean?
There you go. But I don't think it was his job to capture your soul. It was his job to make you
look like a joke.
He was making people laugh.
So that's why I started my phone conversation with whatever happened to it, just a good old roast. Like, I mean, are there any comedians left, or have they been shut down too? Like, remember in the days where a comedian could stand up and just roast a thing or somebody or a situation, and they didn't get shut down, right?
Well, I don't think we really paid to be roasted. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I
would have never
I
stood there
can laugh
for 2
at
hours
anything,
of my life.
right?
I laughed a little, and I mean, I showed it. So I'm trying to get happy about it, but it's just not working.
Yeah.
I mean, you both look like something on Thanksgiving table, like with a big throat and a neck and a big nose, like a turkey waddle, and the eyes sunken into your head, like some kind
I
of
have a penis on my face.
Well, you know, there used to be a very famous actor. What was his name? Carl something. and he was kind of famous for having that Earl Madden. Do you remember that actor back in the 70s, 80s? And he had a cop show or something.
Honey
He
Bunny
had,
says that
like-
picture equals foul play.
Told you.
Oh my God, you guys are so sweet and so funny. I love you all a lot. But again, I do want to say, are we not allowed to make jokes and comedy? I mean, what the hell's going on in the world, Jimmy?
Yeah, I mean, I love a good joke, you know.
I'm gonna draw a dick in your face and see how you like it.
All right, Rose, we're gonna let you go before you get me stabbed. You be good. Peace.
Here's the problem with jokes, Jimmy. It's about the choice of words. We either say fat or we say fluffy. It's just a joke, you know, in good earnest jokiness is awesome. But a joke, like a dig, like some people cover their emotions by hitting you with little jokes. That's bad, right?
All right. Well, look, you be good, Rose. Talk to you later. Stay safe.
All right. Later, Hosen.
Peace. Dolly. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Stop. That ugly shit got you twice. You must have your direct hotlines in that cave.
Yeah, she got speed dial.
Huh?
She has us on speed dial.
You have speed dial. Look, I thought that's funny though. I can get what PJ's saying. You don't want somebody. No, she felt like he was mainly focused on her just because her nose was more red. So that is wrong. But that's something y'all look back later and get a kick out of.
Yeah, I just, it's all fun to me. It was just something
You're
silly.
not the one that has a dick on your face.
But I got droopy ass eyes. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand why she's mad. I get it. But at least she had, she was cool enough to show it. You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to be a fun.
She said, no.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not me.
It's just a drama.
His interpretation of what he saw me as.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't.
Well, did you say he was young?
Huh?
Did you say the guy was young?
It was a young guy. Yeah, he looked like he's probably 20.
Get a laugh or kick out.
I've never been sensitive about my nose, actually. Somebody in chat said he said PJ's sensitive about her nose. I've never been sensitive.
Hey, the crazy
about my
thing
nose.
is I have a bigger nose than PJ does.
What upsets me is that I have no control over the fact that it was freezing cold and my nose was red. I mean, if it was anything that I had like somewhat of a control over, I guess I would maybe feel more okay, but I don't know. It's
yeah, I know. Maybe different circumstance with the cold, but her nose is so small. He just exaggerated.
Yeah, and that's what they do. They exaggerate your characteristics, and it is what it is. It was just something for us to do.
Do I need to show it again? You're talking exaggerated features. This is over exaggerated. This is literally like elephantitis of the nose.
But look at my goofy, look at my eyeballs all fucking pointed up at my head and shit. So, I mean, he didn't do me.
You have a normal nose.
No, it's still crooked. It's sideways. Look, my nose is not. He drew me with a crooked nose and my eyes pointed up in my head.
Look, you showing it again?
Yes.
I ain't scared.
You're so fun. You don't look like Ronald Reagan. That's Ronald Reagan.
I mean, it was all in fun. She was a little upset about the picture, but it's all in fun. When we look back at it, we'll remember the good time we had. We had a great time.
We had a great time.
We had a great time.
Where were y'all at, Busch Gardens?
Yeah,
we're at Busch Gardens, and we had just went through the haunted house. And tell me that haunted house wasn't cool as shit.
I love that house.
Clown Town.
I would totally decorate the house like that.
Yeah, Clown Town was really cool. Yeah, it was really, really cool.
Oh.
And you go through you go into this clown's mouth.
Little Lulu said, well, he got the cheekbones right.
He got the cheekbones right. You go into this clown's mouth. It's like a big clown head. You walk into its mouth, and when you go in, his tonsils are there. And I was boxing his tonsils like a speed bag. And then you go through it, and it's like a clown maze. and you got to find your way through it, and then clowns jump out at you. And they,
Oh hell no!
oh, it was cool. It was so cool. They did such a good job. Like I was even surprised. I was like, wow, they did a good job on this. It was way better than the haunted shit.
I love olive oil. Laura said I look like olive oil. I love olive oil.
No, I can't do no clown.
Yeah,
I loved it.
They had like you know them chickens you squeeze that make the noise. They had them hanging from the ceiling, bowling pins, floating clown heads. They had these clowns, like pictures of these clowns, and when you walk by them, their eyes looked at you. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was really cool though. And then they go through this part.
When did it end? This weekend?
Yeah, it ends this weekend. I think, right? The 31st?
No, it ends in November.
November 5th.
Like 6th.
Oh, it goes beyond Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah. So we may have to go back one more night to try to get the rest of the haunted ones in, because we had to wait in line for a good while just to get in Clown Town. We probably waited, what, 2 hours? But it was worth it. When we got in it, it was cool as shit. I was like, yo, that is cool. I was even surprised. I was like, that was pretty cool. You go through this one part. You go through this one part, and they got it set up like a carnival where you play games where they had the darts, but these were ran by evil clowns. So they're talking to you, and then while you're walking through it, they're trying to talk you into playing these games. And he's like, bro, how you think I'm going to pay for clown college? They're screaming shit at you and stuff. It was really cool.
No, I'm too old, and I ain't standing no line for those 2 hours. That ain't happening.
Dolly, invent some nose warmers with heat. Okay, a nose warmer. There you go. But anyway, a little off topic. We got a little off topic with the picture, but we got just a few minutes left, Lisa.
I promise to show it.
So what happened with the Jenn Soto? I want to know. Wait a minute. He admitted something to his father. Did he admit something to the conversation with his father?
He said he didn't start it.
He didn't. What's that mean?
That means according to him, he didn't start it. Somebody else started the stuff that was going on. Either Maddie or Jenn were the only other two people.
Yeah, like Maddie's going to start something like that. A young girl. I don't think so. You know, there's no way she could have started. I believe Jenn. She had some wicked, crazy. I believe she did have a lot to do with it.
I believe so too. I mean, I absolutely do, because just some of the things she says is cryptic. Her behavior wasn't normal, and you know, she didn't cry. She would cry when she wanted to cry. Like she could turn the tears on and off.
What behavior for a parent to send her teenage daughter upstairs with a goofball?
A bad one, apparently.
How is that normal? I tell you, there's no logic to it. But also back to the mother. Her mother, Jenn's mother, the birthday party, she wanted to stay with her that night, and she wouldn't let her.
Yeah. I mean, the behavior's odd. What was going on is strange. And, you know, my whole thing is the motive of taking this, like, little girl's life. If you've been doing this to her so long, why did you choose that day, right after her birthday, to unalive her? Like, here's your birthday present. You dying.
She was 52 old, and she knew her friends said maybe she confessed that it's not normal. This has got to stop. It's sick.
Yeah. Okay, Lisa, we got to let you go.
Right.
You be good. You stay safe.
You too.
All right, we got time for one more call, and that is it. And we got to get out of here. So you guys have been great tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. Okay.
PJ Santa is looking for you. You can guide the sled.
You can guide the sled. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
This Cindy from Tennessee.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey. My theory: when you're sleeping in the same bed, three people, something's going on.
Yes, I believe so too. A lot of people think, "Oh, Dolly, you sick? Why you accuse that lady of this?" But if you just look at her behavior and you look at the text messages, it kind of points in that direction. I didn't make that. I didn't send these messages. They did.
Right. And then when they come down to killing her, I think they both did it because they found one of the shoes in the dumpster and one in her bedroom.
Absolutely. I said the same thing. Well, how did the shoe get in her room? And why did she lie about what her daughter was wearing?
I don't think she saw or knew what her kid was wearing or cared enough. There's
something to it. Absolutely.
And PJ, I would take that picture and wrap it over that guy's head.
What about me? He did me just as dirty.
Him in the head with it.
He did me just as dirty.
He was so proud of himself too.
Mhm.
I just can't.
Yeah. He'd have been proud with that picture hanging around his neck.
Well, we got a good memory out of it. You know what I'm saying? We had something to talk about on the whole way home. You know what I'm saying? So it made for the
Did y'all
night.
get your package today?
We didn't go to the post office today.
I did. I did this morning. There was nothing.
No.
Oh, it probably come this afternoon then.
Okay. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
It should be there. All right.
All right. You be good. Stay safe.
All right. You be
Bye.
good.
All right.
Don't hurt him too bad.
I'm not.
She won't. Hopefully.
Okay.
I wake up with black and blue. Y'all know what happened. Call CPS.
Yeah, we know it. We know what it is. It's the Coumadin.
It's the blood thinners. All right. You be good. Peace.
All right. Yo.
All right.
You
So
can have these people really think I beat you.
I'm just
Come
kidding.
on.
I'm just kidding. We wanted to have a good laugh with you guys tonight. That's why we shared the picture. We know the picture's silly, but we wanted to have a good laugh. We figured you guys would get a good laugh out of it with us. So that's why
I'm
we
still not laughing.
you laugh and don't even play. It was your plan to I wouldn't have showed it, right? Because I don't want to die in my
because
sleep.
you didn't get done dirty like that.
I still feel like I got done dirty. I
You
look like
didn't,
Droopy
though.
the dog.
You didn't.
Okay, I look like damn Droopy the dog.
We don't even have 1,000 likes, and I showed that picture.
What?
Right.
Okay, maybe the replay crew, because they'll get the. I'm
Maybe.
editing that part out the video. Okay,
Good idea.
Then they never see it.
It's like it didn't happen.
It's like it didn't happen. Okay, we're gonna be on Clip Channel tomorrow. All right. Anyway,
I already know.
We did it. We showed it. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that showed it. We can take a laugh just like everybody else can take a laugh. But listen, here's the question I want to leave you guys with tonight. What do y'all think about Stephan Stern saying he didn't start this, that somebody else started it? I know it's pretty disturbing. Is he talking about Jenn or is he talking about Maddie? If he's talking about Maddie, that seems a little disturbing because we know an 8-year-old kid can't start this. But did Maddie Soto put him up to SAing her daughter because she's a super freak, the kind you don't take home to mother? Okay?
Super freak.
Super freaky. Yeah. All right. Maybe there's something to that. You guys let us know in the chat. Don't tell us in the side chat, right? You got to let us know in the side chat. And also, what did y'all think about our picture? All right. Leave your comment in the comment box down below. And of course, I will see you guys when I wake my lazy ass up tomorrow. Okay. I'm not getting up super early. I'm sleeping in a little bit. I worked hard on the Leilani and the Sarah Boone, and I'm going to sleep into at least 11ish. So I'll see you guys by about 11, 12 o'clock tomorrow, and we'll have a good time. We'll talk true crime. I'll see you there. Dolly loves you. PJ likes you. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace.